Hello. So today I'm using another camera. It's a Canon camcorder instead of the other camera, just to see the difference. And today's video is a bit different because it's an unboxing video. I haven't done any of those before, but I got this package. I went out and got it from a package box. I don't know what you call them. It took me an hour on bike, and I wanted to open it right away, but then I thought, nope, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a video about this. So this is an unboxing video of an RPG, and if you read the title of this video, you know it's Doomsong from Caesar Inc. That's the publisher. I backed this on Kickstarter 1 year ago, and then I haven't thought much about it, and suddenly it's finished, and I got it. So I'm very excited about it, because I can't even remember what I ordered. I know it's the core rule book, but I'm not sure what else. Oh man, it's a very cool box, by the way. It's got these musical notes, and I think the music sheet theme is a thing in the book as well, because it's called Doomsong. Oh, and I'll have to clean this entire room afterwards. I'll try to minimize the damage. Oh my, it's in. Oh, let's see if there's something else. Otherwise I can remove the box. Okay, I remove the box. Look at this. It's black music sheet paper. And then there's this web of sorts. It's green. And then there's this. The Doom coin itself, glued on with wax. So they actually waxed the package and put on the coin. I remember that I ordered the coin as well. I'm gonna take it off now. Not breaking it, or not cutting the book inside, but I have to get this off. Oh, wasn't that hard. Oh, so if you don't get the coin, you probably just get this. But I got this nice coin now. This is beautiful. And I think they are even cursed by some kind of witch. They did some happening about that, if you want to believe in stuff like that. This is a crown. I think it connects to something in the lore of the game. And then I think this is the dead god, the skull of the dead god. I'm not sure. But it's very nice because the crown is like positive, and the green color is positive, and the black and the skull, they're both negative. So, and there's also a cross, so it's a no. You don't have to remember what is yes and what is no. It's very intuitive. It's got this nice feel to it, these nice edges. I'll see if I can find another coin. Yeah, my other favorite coin is this, from the artist Torvinius in Sweden, who also created the Tarot deck for the Cult RPG. And this is from the Seventh Seal movie, Ingmar Bergman movie from I think the 60s. And this is Death standing with his cape. And here are the dead dancing in the horizon to death. And it says "nei," which means no, and "yeah," which means yes. But the edges are not that nice. They're just flat and, to be honest, kind of boring. So this has some nice edge to it. it feels more natural, like it was hammered. So yeah, and it has some writing on it. Interesting. Okay, enough about the coin. Let's open the box, right? I'll cut this. Sightiden Hound? I don't know. Some kind of monster. Bonus creatures. Just like these Shadow Dark things I also got with the Shadow Dark book. It reminds me of that. I put it into the same place. And there it is. Doomsong by Jack Caesar. Look at this cover. Doomsong, and then this raven or crow or whatever. And let's see the book itself. Actually, I don't like dust covers. I usually take them off and put them behind the books in the bookshelf, because I don't like reading books with these flimsy dust covers on them. But the dust cover is actually some kind of, I guess you could even call it a GM screen, because it has some useful tables and information on it, like weapons and NPC names, NPC jobs, loot table. Oh, nice loot table, look at this. So it says loot table, and then it says corpse, tools, materials, household, treasure. And then you roll, I guess, 1d12 on this. That's cool. That's very cool. The other day when I played Knave, 2nd edition solo, I just couldn't find a useful table with what's in the treasure chest. And there also is not a table for what's on the corpse. So then I could combine these and just say, okay, it's the corpse. I'll roll 6 copper key. And then I could roll some extra, or vial of poison, and then I could find the poison stuff in Knave. And like combine these two, right? And some encounters. I guess it'll be useful. And then the book itself has this embossed logo on it, just like the coin, obviously. And then it has some kind of world calendar. This game's got its own universe and mythology, history, and what you call it, astronomy or astrology calendar system. Then it has this cover. And then it has the actual Doomsong as a music sheet. Oh, look at this. Silence in Heaven, and there's this bird in the middle. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's not black and white. It has different colors. These symbols are like red and yellow and stuff. And then you go into the game, and it's the size of book that I love. I don't like the big books, the normal RPG books, because I don't like sitting with them and reading them. They're way too bulky and big. But this is a nice size. It's a bit small, and it's a bit bigger than Knave, but it's in a lighter material. It's not very heavy, so you can sit and just read it. So I'll just be delving into this nice book soon. I'll just move the camera a bit. Look at this. They're sitting at a campfire. These people, the silhouettes, and these two. So it's a group of 5, and then there's spiders in the background. Very evocative, and just the mood of this is just incredible. And yeah, 2 columns, easy to read. Running the game. There's this guilds and characters. So you're a member of a guild. the guild sheet. Okay, so you create a guild and you will do statistics and everything. And I think the premise is similar, like the game Best Left Buried. I also have that, Best Left Buried. Actually, quite similar book and similar style in it. Also, this dark fantasy. And here's a shovel because you're grave diggers in Best Left Buried. So you're this company of grave diggers who has a camp at the inside of some tomb or dungeon or whatever, and then the camp sends in adventurers or grave diggers. And I think it's something similar in this game in Doomsong, where you always venture into the dungeons from the camp. And at the camp you have this infinite pool of new characters. Whenever your character dies, you create a new one. And in that way the guild is also some kind of character, like base building. Creating a guild. It's interesting that creating a guild is actually before character creation, so that means the guild is a very important character in this game. Playing a character, look at these cool illustrations. And it's not that heavy on the text. There's a lot of spaces in between. It's in nice compartments of text and boxes and stuff, notes. So it's not just walls of texts. I guess it will be quite easy to read. Example names. Chris McDowell from Into the Odd and Electric Bastionland, a Mythic Bastionland. He made a video where he was reading through a very early edition of this, like a year ago. It's actually the place where I heard of this game, and I backed it on Kickstarter afterwards, or Back a Kid or whatever. And he said that there was no name table, and he said you have to put a name table in there because I can't make up names myself for this. And it's a good point because every setting needs a name table because names are different. Just think about movies. Think about how the names are in Harry Potter compared to Lord of the Rings or the real world. It's a piece of world building. So now it has names in here. It hasn't got numbers. You would have to write those yourself. Easily done. World, slums, middle class, petty baronies, born to power, uncommon, privileged. So these are like the backgrounds. Oh yeah, and it's like this. I think it's the character creation. It's like a mini game itself. It's supposed to be very fun. That's what Chris McDowell does in this video. He creates a character. So it takes you through these steps. It's like a flowchart experience, I think, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so you got all these kinds of like sailor backgrounds, I guess, or whatever you call them. Artist, scavenger, acolyte, performer, Virstock, whatever that is. Interesting guy. Cut purse. So yeah, this is all just stuff to use. Dread Heresy. I don't know anything about this. Like this, the world itself. I'm not a setting kind of guy. I'm not good at reading settings actually. And whenever in the interviews and podcasts I listen to about this, when they talk about the setting, I just couldn't concentrate. It's because I normally just look for the atmosphere and the feeling of stuff, and then I make up my own world. I think I like this dark medieval theme. I'll just take some ideas out of it. I won't read the entire setting and play that, I think. But let's see. Maybe. Mishap. Oh! A flash of blinding pain. After the agony passed, you were left with a reminder of your mortality. tell us where does it hurt. And then there's this injury table. Tell us who did you find to treat you? Oh, it's like a person. It's not when you get damaged. You are the mishap. It's like a background. That's so cool. Scholar, merchant, artisan, butcher. Nice. Nice. So, and then the game rules with the standard checks and stuff. Focus check, roll 2d6, use the highest. Hasty check, roll 2d6, use the lowest. Oh, that's cool. Focused is if you have the time to concentrate, and hasty if you don't have time to concentrate. And standard check is roll 1d6. And the standard difficulty is 5. Yeah, so it's a d6 based game. The hindering gives you -1. Helpful gives you +1. Perfect conditions give you +2. For the character's traits, gear, condition, and allies, apply the following. Max +2 per modifier, unless it's defining or a weapon. Oh, so it increases or decreases the difficulty? No, I think you add it to your die roll. And you roll, apply modifiers, yeah. Ah yeah, apply modifiers determined in step 2, right. Result, compare the total to the difficulty set in step 1. Under, failure with a cost, equal to success with a cost, and over is a success. That's interesting. Normally it's equal to or over would be a success, but there's 3 options in this resolution mechanic. Doom, decide whether to flip the Doom coin. And of course, the Doom coin is this real coin, or any other coin. The effect resolves the outcome of your action. Okay, so as I've heard until now in the Chris McDowell video and in podcasts and stuff, you can then flip the Doom coin. Oh, whoops, sorry. You can flip the Doom coin, and you would either go a step up on this ladder, success ladder, or a step down. So if you're equal, which is a success with a cost, you flip the Doom coin, and if it's positive, you go to success. Then you go down to a better solution. And you can, in that way, if you already have a success, you can flip the coin, and if it's positive, you will get a critical success. And likewise, if you have a failure and you hit the negative with the coin, you would go to a critical failure, which is a cool and easy mechanic. So here are the rules. Wow, look at this. This big lady tearing this poor knight apart. Man. And it has like these small pieces of color once in a while. It's so cool that it's black and white pencil art, or not pencil art, but very contrasted black and white drawings. But then it has these bursts of colors. Sometimes, just sometimes. This game has everything, and I think Chris McDowell talked about it like this bridge between old schooly games and more narrative games, whatever that means. I think it's the thing with a success with a cost and a little bit more creative freedom. Yeah, definitely interesting. Look at this blue color around this magic sword. Wow. Oh. And I hope there's monsters as well. Or at least I hope it's easy to convert monsters from all kinds of other games to this. And I think they have, I don't know, I think the characters have like keywords that will give you bonuses. which is a nice way to do it. But I'm not sure at all. Interesting. So there's no numbers in these monster stats. It's just a description, and then it has something it wants and something it hates. And I guess it gives it advantages and stuff like that. This is so interesting. I will dig into this very soon. I like these games that are self-contained, just one book with which you can do whatever you like. Not only the setting in the book, but also just standard medieval fantasy, dark fantasy, if you like that stuff. It's what I'm doing with Knave all the time. So yeah, that was a quick unboxing video of Doomsong. Very cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe if you want. Normally I don't do unboxings, I might do more. But normally I do solo play using stuff like Knave and the Mythic Game Master emulator. So if you want to see something like that, you can join and watch my videos. So bye, have a nice day.